Hello and welcome to a brand new series. This is The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, published by Nintendo, developed by Capcom for the Game Boy Advance, released in 2004 in Japan and Europe, 2005 in North America and Australia. This game came out 2 years after the Wind Waker on GameCube, and Capcom used a lot of the same art style that you saw in the Wind Waker. So you'll see a lot of the NPCs that look exactly like their uh, Wind Waker counterparts, if you will. Some of the designs are just identical, and I really, really like this game a lot. It's a very endearing game. The not just the art style, which I really enjoy, but just the tone of the game. It's very different than other Zelda games in terms of the gameplay, like not just the story, obviously, but also just it's not your typical. It is and isn't your typical Zelda formula. I mean, obviously you're dungeon crawling and you're collecting items and stuff like that, but it's not exactly what you would expect from a Zelda game. Um, just to mention it, because I would be a bad person if I didn't. Uh, Based on the Hyrule Historia, this game takes place uh, before the three branching timelines happen. Um, Really, the only thing is the Minish Cap and then Four Swords Adventures, which I think if you, depending on which cart you get, you can actually get this game and the Four Swords Adventures in the same Game Boy Advance card. I might be making that up. Um, Regardless, this game is the prequel. Well, this game is the original. Four Swords is the second one, and eventually, I think it's for the DS or 3DS. I'm not actually sure, but the Four Swords Adventures comes after that. I don't actually know anything about Four Swords or Four Swords Adventures because I've never played them. I just have no interest. I don't know, just never did. But naturally, if you guys know anything about me, I don't care about the timeline. I don't consider it to be a thing. But I just wanted to mention that this we're going to be doing the walkthrough. You know, I'm taking you through all the dungeons, showing you how to get to the game, collecting every item that we can, full inventory and all that stuff. Um, the problem is going to be there's a certain item that you have to farm, and it's random in how you get it, and sometimes you need certain pieces. We'll get to them when we get to them, but sometimes it's going to be difficult to collect certain items to reach the 100. I guess I don't want to call it 100%, but to reach full items and to do all the side quests is basically it. So during those episodes, during those moments, I will be cutting content because it really could take like between 30 minutes to an hour. It's happened to me before, where I'm just farming for this particular item and it takes forever to get. That being said, it's not a very long game. It is just a Game Boy Advance game after all. Starting a brand new file here. But it is such a fun game. It really is. I wouldn't call it my favorite handheld game because I think Link's Awakening is still my favorite, but I don't know. I enjoy it. So I think I've not ranted, but gone on long enough for the little intro here. Let's go ahead and start. A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow. The tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. Good morning, Master Smith, says Princess Zelda. Oh, goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? Well, the minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Link? The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly? Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Link was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Link, time to get up! Lazy bones. Link, time to get up. Yes, yes, yes. So here we are Link. By the way, I love the music in this game. In this game in particular, it's really good. They did a really good job. Hey Link, Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you join her at the festival. Yeah, Link, come on, let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, can you do me a favor? I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. Sure. This is the smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it. And while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the princess, and you are a mere peasant. You watch over her, don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying, we'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Link, let's go check out the festival. She is in a rush, but before we go, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some 20 rupees. Naturally, I'm going to break every pot possible, because pots are the enemy. You can also roll thusly. It's a little bit faster, I think. Link, hurry, let's go. Over here, come on, hurry up. Yes, I see you. Hyrule Town, Castle Wilds, Minish Woods. Well, here we are, Town of Hyrule. Oh, what a festival indeed. Here we are, Link. Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's look around. And there she goes. Welcome to the Picori Festival. They say that every 100 years the Picori come to Hyrule, and this is the 100th year to the day since the last time the Picori were here. Hyrule Town, okay. Ooh, preparing for the festival left me absolutely exhausted. Still, I'm just enjoying watching people have fun. Link, there's a storyteller here. We should stop and listen to... Oh, I wonder what's over there. Typical. Long, long ago, and then even longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts, and they created such trouble. But then the Picori came from the sky, bringing humans powerful magic. With the magic light force and the Picori blade, the beasts were repelled. and the world of humans once more knew peace, thanks to the Picori. So as not to forget our gratitude, we hold this festival each year. Now remember, little ones, the Picori only appear before good little children. If you do bad deeds, you will never get to see them, so be good. Where'd you go? There you are. So the Picori are real. My father always told me they were. Oh, look at that. Only once every 100 years does the mystic doorway open. This is the door that links the human world to the world of the Picori. When this door opens, the Picori can enter our world. And guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen at this festival. Oh, I seriously doubt that. Who's this guy? Oh, I've been on the road for a while. I came back in time for the festival. It feels wonderful to be back in Hyrule again. In this joyous time, I must put these feelings into verse. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year. Oh wow, over here. Yep. Talk to this guy. What do you want? You're the boy from Old Master Smith's place, right? I'm sure you know this, but he's the best swordsmith Hyrule's ever seen. Every year I'll enter the tournament trying to win that sword of his. I haven't won yet, and maybe I never will, but the tournament was awesome. The winner this year was a new face. I've been wondering where he's from. He used some incredible techniques and won the whole tourney in record time. Good for him. We have a winner. Oh my, Princess Zelda. You won the grand prize in our drawing. Wow. It's not rigged at all. Wow, you get your choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be? First we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next we have this magnificent gem. And finally there's this teeny tiny shield. So which one would you like? Let me guess, the jewel? Oh, but this heart stone is very cute too. Choose whichever one you like. The shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it. What? Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the heartstone? It's cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield. Then why would you even put it on the prizes? Nope, I want the shield. Can I have it? Oh, of course. You're the princess. You can do whatever you want. But a strange princess nonetheless. Here's your teeny tiny shield. I want to give you a present. Doesn't this shield suit you perfectly, Link? Princess Zelda gave you the tiny shield. Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing though, it's so tiny. Oh yeah. Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield. But it's so tiny. Almost forgot we have to take the sword to the castle. Let's go, Link. And now she'll follow you. I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch that to B. Oh, I didn't go through the menu at all. So here we have our quest status. We have 0 out of 4 pieces of heart. We have the Smith's Blade here. If you were playing on the Game Boy Advance, you could save your game and sleep. We're not playing on Game Boy. You can still save, obviously, but sleep screen is mostly for the Game Boy Advance. And here are your items, and that's basically it. You can see there's not that much items, not that many items, so it's all good though. Oh, these children have moved out of the way, so now we can go up here. Wait a second, you're dressed differently? I don't like that. My sister and I came a long way to see the Picori Festival this year. Is it true that the festival is named after the tiny people the size of my thumb? I want to see what they look like. Do you know where I can go see them? No. People from all over the place come to Hyrule for the Picori Festival. You can see this little kid. He's got the booger coming out of his nose, just like the little kid at Offset Island that follows you around at the beginning of the game. So, I've been good all year, like all year long, and you know how the Picori only show themselves if you've been good? And so, I'm just waiting for the Picori to come play with me. Yep. Alright, let's head over to the castle, deliver the sword. Come on, Link, let's hurry to the castle. And there she goes again. So once you have your shield out, you can't really turn. You can only move like all that frickin' scrub. That must be the business scrub I heard the soldiers talking about. They were saying a Deku scrub had been hassling all the passers-by. Think do something about it. Otherwise we can't get to the castle. If only we had some way to defend ourselves against those nuts. You're a jerk. You know that, sir? Please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything, so I blocked the path like a jerk. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave. I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that nut hurt. Oh well, he won't be hassling anyone. Now we'd better hurry. Follow the stone path, and then make our way over to the castle to see who won the tournament. Who's this strange fella that won the tournament, I wonder? Ah, Princess Zelda. When did you leave the castle? Love it. Oh, Link, you brought the sword, did you? Then, as minister to the kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Link, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. Well, since you're here, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? I would love to. Do you know about that sword, Link? It is called the Picori blade, and it looks much evil. Oh, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Picori blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that long ago the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. You can see the king looks exactly like the guy from Wind Waker as well. Like I said, that I just really enjoy that little touch. Anyway, let the award ceremony commence. Vaati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. Oh, that's not a good laugh. Heh heh heh. Only bad people laugh that way and wear dark robes with their hair hanging over their right eye. To think things would go this well. The Picori blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. Oh no. Everyone gets hurt except Link and Princess Zelda. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Zelda. The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family? Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. It will never do. To stone with you! Link, you suck. Hehehe, all who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now, to find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty. Empty? There was nothing in here but a rabble of monsters? What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I am in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. Hehehe. Oh, thank goodness, you're awakened. Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King. Alright, well, we had better go see what's going on. Oh, Link, you're awake. Are you feeling alright? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vaati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we likely could have broken the curse, but Vaati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori? The Picori, not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. You can tell who's talking because they walk in place when they talk, so... yes, they're the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend, they most certainly exist. No one outside the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within Minish Woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No, soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Link? If Link has recovered, then yes. I would like to ask this of him. Please turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey now that these monsters have been freed. Please take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. So I have the broken Picori blade, part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Don't lose it. And also, the smith's sword, sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well then, send the soldiers to search for Vaati at once. Sounds like a suicide mission to me. Deep within the Minish Woods, you'll find a place called the Deepwood Shrine. Once humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press start and then L or R to open the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. You've got a map of Hyrule. I'll never get lost now. The little check mark shows where we're supposed to be. We're at the very top center part of the map. You can see we've traveled a long way from our house, practically the entire length of the Hyrule, from our house all the way to the castle. I'm counting on you, Link. Only you can break Vaati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Oh, it's a lot of responsibility. And on that note, we're going to call this first episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap. In our next episode, we're going to be going over to the Minish Wood, and hopefully we can find the Picori, and maybe they'll reforge this sword of ours, and we can finish the game in like 2 episodes. I think that would be quite appropriate. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next time.